to call the meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order for Wednesday, March 14th at 6 p.m. First order of business, roll call. Chelsea.
Perfect. Michael.
Here.
Ryan.
Present.
Clarissa is not going to be able to make it tonight. Dawn.
Present.
Kim. She has not joined yet. Peck.
Present.
Will.
Present.
And then Chris, you're with us tonight.
Present.
Perfect.
Chris, welcome. Nice to see you with us tonight.
Thanks for being here. Glad I could make it.
Yep. First order on the agenda is changes to the agenda. Did anybody have any that we need to make? Nope, not seeing any. Public comment. Let's see, Winston Wallace.
Unfortunately, he decided that pogo sticking was more important and has gone on his side.
Recreational pursuit.
Indeed.
Always a good thing. Consent agenda, approval of minutes. Has everybody had a chance to review their minutes? If so, I'd entertain a motion for that.
I'll motion to approve the minutes for the month of April.
And is there a second?
I will second.
Perfect.
Peck will second.
They were actually, I think, the February minutes.
Oh,
because we haven't met
February.
for a while.
Apologies. I apologize. That's right. We did not have a meeting last month. I apologize. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from February's meeting tonight.
And I like your assistant there, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I just need to.
All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I
Nope.
abstain.
No problem. New business. Presentation by staff for summer programming. Who's talking tonight?
I will talk about summer programming. Let me share my screen because I've got a little presentation to share with you. Let me know if you guys can see this said presentation.
Yes.
Perfect. For those that were with the Parks Trails Advisory Board last year, it's very similar, but want to give you a taste of what we do for the summer. It's a very busy time of the year for us, and it's good to point out the type of stuff that we do here and publicly. So this is kind of the big picture overview of all the things that are going to be happening in the next 3 months. If you have questions, feel free to stop and ask them. Interrupt me at your desire. I want to point out that Carol Cohen and Amy Lytle are our recreation coordinators and really do the legwork of many of the events that are here and help put this slide together. Unfortunately, neither of them could join us tonight. They were invited. They apologize. They both wish they could, but I will be presenting this kind of on their behalf. So for the month of May last year, we had Yappy Hour, which was Sandy's first canine carnival for dogs. We had vendors and city departments come, and we got to show off our brand new refurbished dog park. The event was incredibly successful, a lot of great feedback, and we will be doing Yappy Hour again tomorrow at Bluff Park, 6 to 8 p.m. And then we also do World Bee Day, and it's a free cinema event for our community to talk about the importance of bees, where we show a movie. In June is when the summer starts kicking off with a couple of our large scale events. We have Longest Day Parkway, which has been going on. It's a tradition in Sandy for many years. We pick a new neighborhood that surrounds one of our great local parks. We put in the permits to close down some of those roads surrounding the park, and each department in the city sets up a booth with a free swag and giveaways and just information about what that department offers the city. And kids and families are encouraged to walk, bike, stroll, roll, pogo stick if they would like around this designated neighborhood and just really connect with the city and learn what's going on. This year, it will be the neighborhood by Cedar Park. So we just opened up Cedar Park and we thought it would be fitting to host it there this year. Noah's Quest is a 5K run that goes from Bluff Park and meanders through some of the Oregon Trail School District kind of back pathways that they have behind the football field. And it's an honor to parents and people who've lost loved ones. July is super busy. We have our annual senior barbecue where we fill up a big barbecue for about 50 to 60 seniors every summer. We've got our 4th of July fireworks display on the 4th of July. Mountain Festival kicks off right after that. While Mountain Festival in itself is not a city run event, we do host 3 kids events. There is a pet show, there is a bike derby, and then there is a kids parade that are all super successful, super cute. Anything from goats to chickens to cats and dogs have come to the pet show, and it's a good time. Then we enter into our first concert. Johnny Limbo and the Lugnuts, if you've been an Oregonian for a while, you've probably heard of them. They've been around for years and years and years, and this is their last summer touring as a band. And so we were lucky enough to host them here at Meinig Park for our first concert of the night on their kind of farewell summer tour. We also do movies in the park, and our first one will be The Wild Robot. And then our second concert is Jukebox Heroes. They are a Foreigner tribute band, and they are awesome. They wail, and it's kind of good old-fashioned hard rock, and I think it'll be a good show in July. August, we continue our concerts and movies in the park. We've got The Goonies, the Revival Brothers Band. It's a Allman Brothers tribute band. And again, super tight, super professional artists. I think we'll have a good turnout. And then our last movie of the summer is going to be Wicked. And then these are some of our, not just single events, but our ongoing classes, camps, and other programs that we offer throughout the summer, and some of our events that go on into September. We were lucky enough to partner with Mount Hood Athletic Club again to offer aquatic opportunities for local City of Sandy residents. So we will offer swim lessons, open swim passes, and senior water aerobics classes hosted at the pool, but we'll do the registration and the signups for those classes at the center here in Sandy. We will have 2 camps. Their first one is I-9. They're a youth sports program. We've contracted to come out to them, and they will host week-long sports camps at our parks. And then this is one of the ones that I'm most excited about. We are going to offer some youth bike camps. We've worked with an organization called Northwest Trails Alliance, and one of their missions is to offer low barrier access to biking education, learning how to bike, learning how to enjoy that sport and that recreation. And what better place to host a fun bike camp for youth sports than at base camp. And along with that, Carol Cohen, who's been with the city for 24 years, an avid biker, she is actually taking her certification class to become certified to coach and lead these camps herself as well. We're going to be able to offer more opportunities for our youth and a better bang for a buck, and get to do that internally, which is always really great. So super excited to be able to host those bike camps. And then just ongoing stuff that we have at our community center. We have piano classes, dance classes, science classes, cooking classes, and Todos Juntos, which is like birth to 3 classes at our center all summer long. Those will be ongoing. All of this info is currently available in our recreation guides. You can find it online. You could stop by the library, City Hall, or our community and senior center to get a hard copy if you'd like one. And then last, these are our September things. We have Fitness in the Park. Carol leads a group called Functional Fitness every Tuesday and Thursday for seniors. And she has grown that from when we started to about 5 to 10 to 35 to 40. And we are rapidly outgrowing the space we have at the center to host those classes. So we're going to host some in the summer months at our parks. Senior services classes, that is anything that we do that are tailored to our seniors in our area. And that goes from play classes to art classes to Tai Chi to chair yoga to pinochle classes, cards, anything that we offer will continue through the summer. One of our biggest rec sports leagues is adult co-ed softball. We've got 12 teams fully packed. We've got a good setup. They're going to be starting early summer, and that'll go in through the entire summer with games hosted at the high school. We've got our community gardens, Bee City Action Group. We are a bee city and a pollinator city and a tree city. And this is an action group that makes sure our focus remains that we do things to help these pollinators do what they do best, which is keep our plants and our parks and our gardens healthy and happy. And kind of last for the summer, I know it's a lot, is Kitty Cross. There is an event that happens at, what's the name of the farm out in Boring?
Leopold's.
Leopold's, thank you. At Leopold's, it's called Corn Cross, and it's a, they drive and bike through the cornfield, and there's maneuvers that you have to do. You have to go up things and under things, and we host a Kitty Cross kind of like action group for our Sandy youth at Leopold's in conjunction with that event as well. And that was me giving you a kind of holistic approach of like really what we do with our staff to try to give back as much as we can to our community during the summer months. If there are questions, I will gladly answer any of them or do my best. And if there are not, that will conclude my portion of the staff report for summer activities on the rec side.
Very good. Anybody have any questions or comments? Oh, there's a hand from Chris.
I'm just curious, are they still registering for Noah's Quest? Because I was looking at your website and it doesn't show it up on the left-hand side for people to register.
Yes, the registration is a little bit different this year. If I can't explain it now and I don't want to go in and fumble around the website to get to it, I will send you the link via an email after this.
No worries. Thank you. I just know people that will sign up for it. I didn't know what was going on. So I wanted to make sure I promote it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I will share that with you. And it's been on Facebook, and I will take a look at our website to make sure that seems accurate and easy to follow.
Anybody else?
I just want to say it's impressive with how many activities the department puts together. With you, it seems like there's like a lot more of you than there actually is. Like the amount of work that your group and team put into this is so impressive. And I just want to say that I have a really great appreciation for all that you guys are doing for our community.
Thank you, Ryan. That is great feedback. And I would say while Carol and Amy kind of do the legwork of all these, our whole team, Mark, our transportation coordinator, Carolina, our client services coordinator, myself, even our parks and maintenance crew help with setting up the park, making sure they're beautiful. We really have a good team that has started with leadership and then coming on down. So I appreciate the comments. I feel the same, and it's nice to hear. Thank you.
All righty. Well, next on our agenda is Rochelle and a transition plan. What are we transitioning, Rochelle?
Well, that is a great question. As you guys are aware, I sent out an email that announced that my last day with the City of Sandy would be June 4th, and I have accepted a position in Faribault, Minnesota for their Park and Recreation Director position. And so I just wanted to take a moment and first of all, just thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all the things that we've done together in almost the 3.5, 4 years that I've been with the City of Sandy, and let you guys know, and previous board members too, if they're watching this meeting, just thank you for everything, the support, letting us be a department that essentially was built from the ground up, right? Where we became a traditional park and recreation department, and we were able to hire a team that, as you just saw, is such an incredibly efficient and effective and wonderful team to work with. And the Parks Board provided and has provided just unwavering support when it came to the department's initiatives. And I sincerely want to thank you for that. And providing input into development, whether it be parkland dedication or fee in lieu, which has, you guys have been an important part that's helped formulate and form what the future of our park system looks like. So thank you for that. The input that you provided for our future parks. I mean, Cedar Park looks the way it does based on your guys' feedback. So thank you for those things that, you know, as we move forward, are just such an important part of the work that I did with you guys. And I just really want to thank you and just say you're in really good hands moving forward. And, you know, John Wallace is going to continue to be just a fantastic leader in our senior services and recreation. And he'll be working on just some really important things. And as you can see, his team is just dynamite, and they keep just, they're, you know, small but mighty, and they do a lot for the community. And so John is, you know, fantastic leader, and Chelsea's going to continue to be the glue behind the department and work all the magic behind the scenes. And Tiana, our Parks and Facility lead, we did decide to name an interim, and the interim for the meantime until they decide when and how they're going to post the position will be Tiana. And although, you know, John could definitely step into this interim position with where we're going with parks projects and some of the things in the future like Deer Point and Meinig, you know, that falls a little bit more under what Tiana's responsible for. So the decision to name her interim was decided. And I do believe Chelsea and John are still going to do what they've always been doing. That's lead, you know, help lead the department and all the magical things that they do. And so I guess with that, I just want to thank you all and tell you that it was a difficult decision. And I love working for the city of Sandy. The department heads have been fantastic, support from the city manager, the team that we built. It's just really bittersweet. It was a really hard decision. And so I just want to thank everybody for that, and tell you guys that I will genuinely miss working with you all, and it's sad. So, but exciting. So, yeah. So
I think it's sad but very happy too. That's kind of falls along your plan for where you and your family want to be. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, and that's exciting. And thanks for bringing that up, Don. Yeah, because I'm from there originally. I don't know if you guys know this, and I have an identical twin sister who lives there, and my folks still live there. And it was an ultimate goal eventually to get back to Minnesota. And this is a little bit of what our schedule was, but this position seemed to be a position that was too good to not try to just go for. And I guess, but you know, just a little ahead of our schedule, but yeah, worth the move. So yeah.
Well, and for all you Faribaultians out there who might be watching tonight, you're getting a good one. So take care.
Thank you, Don.
That's what they're called, right? Faribaultians.
I don't know, but I love it, and I'm going to use it.
Anybody else have any comments?
Just Rochelle, I mean, I already wrote you a personal note, but you know, it's just been a pleasure. And I just remember your first day you jumped right in and you kind of got to meet us. So you took the time to get to meet everybody on the Parks and Trails Board. And the Parks and Trails Board, I mean, we're just advisory, right? But it was so pleasant to have the level of interest. And then just like I've said before, your communication style of being direct while being nice or kind is so unusual these days. You know, I mean, I love your communication style, and I've learned a lot from you, and I thank you. And I am super happy for your family. I did not know about the twin sister, so that's just a cherry on top. Anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you, Will. Thank you. That's very kind. If my camera goes off, it's because I have something in my eye, okay? Just so you guys know. So
I second what Will said.
Yeah, one of the things that I remember the most is meeting with you one-on-one. And I thought that was really incredibly nice of you to reach out to us individually. And my entire term, I think so far we started together, Rochelle, so it's, that was really cool to be able to go on this journey with you. And yeah, you can't pass up the twin sister, so completely understandable.
Thank you, Peck.
Well, I'll just say I feel cheated, Rochelle, because I've been on city council for a little over 2 years and I've been on planning commission for 5 years. I finally get my chance to be on the Parks and Trail Board, and here you are telling me you're going.
I wonder if that's a coincidence.
You'll be greatly missed. But as a longtime resident of Sandy, I love the direction of our Parks and Trail and this board and what you've done just in the last 5 years has been tremendous. And I look forward to another 5 or 10 years of growth and opportunity for everyone. So good luck to you out there. And my family's originally from Tennessee, and that's where my folks and my siblings are at. And maybe one day I'll find my way back there, but I'm not looking for it anytime soon.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the comments, and it's been great having your support on council, and just, yeah, thank you, everyone. So that's all I have, Dawn.
Not a problem. We have no old business. I'm assuming we've already handled, well, maybe we haven't. Any staff updates?
I guess I gave my staff update, the big one, just letting everybody know, I suppose, talking about Deer Point. The invitation to bid closes next week. And that's always an exciting time when you post a project for contractors to respond to. And you always hope that bids come in where we need them to and want them to. And that's one step that's taking us closer to starting construction for Deer Point Park, which has been on our let's get it done list for quite a while for those neighbors. So that's an exciting development for next week. And then we're having more frequent conversations with Lango Hansen about Meinig. And so that work is also well underway. And as John said, just lots of really great stuff happening on the Parks and Rec and Senior Services side. So hopefully everybody's going to come out and enjoy those events this summer, especially Johnny Limbo and the Lugnuts. I mean, they're a staple in the region. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna know what to do without you there. Righty, well, with that, I guess we have nothing left to do but adjourn for the evening. So, meeting adjourned. Good luck.
Bye, everyone.